Cover two. Welcome everybody to the Cover 2 Fantasy Football Podcast. We are now in round 10 of our fantasy draft. And yes, maybe made one mistake or two. You're going to always do it, but that's the why we're learning right now of where these guys are going to be and who we should pick at our certain positions. But let's get started with round 10. So before we get started at our round 10, let's just review a little bit. We have 3 running backs, solid running backs. We've got a good quarterback that I believe is going to have an upside year. Hopkins, pretty weak pick, but you got to do more research, and now I know. Thielen, solid. Elijah Moore, high upside on that Jets offense that's going to throw the ball. Woods is going to be really the number one in Tennessee, very consistent. And then, of course, we got our man at tight end and Pat, who his quarterback in Trubisky, that is his number one option almost everywhere where he goes. So I am really liking Pat in this position in the 9th round. So let's start with round 10. And in round 10, I'm looking still at wide receiver. At my wide receiver position, I've got Gallup in Dallas, Landry, and MVS. My whole draft board is ruined. And the sad thing is that Moore is still there. I'm going to take Rondale Moore here, I think. Or should I take DJ Chark? I guess I'm going to take Rondale Moore here. I guess we're going to end with our episode on this one because I just got 2 tight ends and 2 quarterbacks. That's exactly what I was looking for in this draft. But let's look at our next pick. So Marlon Mack, and we got some running backs here. Moister, Darren Williams, Mark Ingram. Some solid picks. I still don't care for any of those. I'm going back to my wide receivers. Van Jefferson, who will be a great pick for me. That's what I'm taking. So Van Jefferson is my pick. Mack goes from Houston right after, which is the pick I was thinking about. Let's look at running back once again in this round. Again, I don't want to take a kicker or defense. I can go find those guys later. Let's draft value right now. Herbert, Montgomery's been hurt many of times. Williams is now the backup. Edwards, that's a hard one. I'm going to take a guy who I think has been a reason to take a backup in Chuba Hubbard. Chuba is the backup in Carolina, was the starter for most of the season last year. That's my guy. And finally, I'm taking tried and true Jamison Crowder or Sammy Watkins. Those are my 2 picks that I'm looking at. Curtis Samuel is interesting. Of course, Robbie Anderson and all the others down below. But my guy that I'm taking is going to be Sammy Watkins. I think that he is going to be the guy that Aaron Rodgers is going to really look at this season. So yeah, exactly how I wanted to go. I got my receivers, got 2 tight ends, got 2 quarterbacks. Exactly. But I will get ready for the next time we talk as we go over my draft and go over my mistakes, which I don't think I saw any mistakes today, but at least see some things that I want to work on as we get into the next fantasy football season. But until then, Cover 2. Cover 2.